the day gone for you? How is your family doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. This is day 28 of our conversations, the 1 month transformational journey that began, excuse me, on the 1st of September. It has gone by so fast, and I hope it has been as transformational for you as it has been for me, because I've learned a whole lot, right? When you teach, you get to learn twice. So I've learned everything that I've tried to teach twice. Now, I hope also that it has been useful for you. I hope you have made changes here and there. I hope you're more aware and conscious of certain things that you were not aware and conscious of. And even if you were, sometimes we just need a little bit of a nudge. So I hope you got that nudge in the last 1 month. If there's anything that you missed, feel free to go back to the beginning of the month and run through the videos and see what you missed and see what you need to listen to again. Maybe something you need to do a little bit of some more research on, or something you want me to have a personal conversation with you about. Now, I'm not suggesting that we're going to have that conversation without some exchange of value, but you would have my full attention, and I would be able to monitor your progress and go into details and tailor make that information to your specific lifestyle, so that that transformational bit that you need can apply to you and be implemented specifically for you. So it's not the wide pronged approach that we've had so far. It will be tailor made and specific for you. So if you need that, feel free to reach me. But if you just need to listen again, that would be fantastic. You may pick up something new. It may inspire a new thought, a new way of thinking. You may disagree. Okay, you may disagree, and you'd want to let me know. So please feel free. I appreciate any form of feedback. The ones I've gotten so far have been exciting for me. That this is making sense and it is useful. It has worked for me. It has worked for my clients, and I believe it has made sense to you too. Question is, what are you going to do about it? Remember, your learning should lead to action, not just to knowledge, right? So you're learning, you're getting better, you're growing, but more importantly, you're implementing and you're changing, right? So it's not just having information loaded up in your mind and it's not affecting your life. It has to, right? So today I want to talk about 5 choices. It's based on a book by Miss Louise Evans, and she wrote this book and described it as a model to help improve your communication. In her words, own your behaviors, master your communication, determine your success. So that is what, thank you for joining, that is what this book is going to do for you. Now, you haven't read it, or you have, but I'm just going to talk about it and use examples that are relatable so that we can drive the point home. And if you haven't heard about it, you haven't read it, you want to check it out, you want to look for the book, you want to check out a video on she did a TEDx talk about it, you want to check her out on YouTube, but I'm going to paraphrase and try to explain it and help you, drive you to be better. Okay, so what we're trying to do is to help you own your communication, own your behaviors, master your communication, and determine your success. Now, 2 things: you are going to become better, you're going to master your communication, you're going to own your behavior, you're going to be more aware and be more conscious of the things that you do and the choices that you make. You're going to realize that you have choices. Now, in her description, there are 5 choices, there are 5 chairs, so you can sit in each one for 1 split second, and it is her expectation and hope that as you know better, you would move from the first chair, which is the red chair, to the purple chair. Well, I'm going to explain what all these chairs mean. I found it fascinating, and I did a bit of research about it, and I thought it will be useful for you. That's why we're talking about it today. All right, so in her words, she described an experience she had with her partner's daughter, where they were out in the evening, and it was supposed to be a treat, right, from her to the young lady, because she was trying to bond. And then she found out that she was on her phone, and she got upset. first reaction, typical reaction. You get upset. Now, she sits in the red chair. Now, this red chair represents the capacity to judge people. Most times we do it without even thinking about it. We've talked about how thoughts get away from us. We're not even aware. We have thought about it. It has done something to us, obviously, but because we're not thinking about what we're thinking about, those thoughts get by us and they form an image in our minds that we're not aware of, but they color our thinking. They color the way we see the world. Those thoughts gradually they creep up on us and they form the foundation for our beliefs. So, say you've been told something, you don't even understand why, but you find yourself reacting to that situation in a repetitive manner, okay? And you're wondering, you're not even wondering, you're not even aware, you're not even thinking about it. Why do I see this person this way? It's something that you've heard, it's something that you've seen, it's something that you've not taken note of, right? So in this judgment chair, this attack chair, somebody does something and your first reaction is to go like, why is this person behaving in this manner? And you're harsh and judgmental about it. And you're not even thinking about anything else. You're thinking about yourself, right? Your ego comes to play here. And you're just offended and upset. And there is no alternative. Now, Louise is telling us that there are alternatives to sitting in that chair. So if you are in the attack chair, what you may begin to do when you have sat down, you've thought about it and you're angry and you're like, okay, then you move to the self-doubt chair, and that in that chair you're thinking to yourself, what did I do to deserve this behavior? So the harshness, the judgment that you have judged other people are by, and that you have projected on other people, you are now projecting inwards. So you're now thinking you're inadequate. You're thinking there's something wrong about you. You're thinking that this person didn't pick your phone call because you're not good enough, or maybe you're not dressed a certain way, or because you're not smart enough. You're being judgmental towards yourself. That is the self-doubt chair, and that is the green chair. I beg your pardon. That is the yellow chair. So you're moving from the red chair to the yellow chair. Now, if you stay for 1 second there, and you move to a state of contemplation and you're asking yourself, you're catching yourself, that's the thinking part that we're talking about. You catch yourself thinking these thoughts and you're like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I behaving this way? What am I telling myself? What am I thinking to myself? Right? So in that chair, in the third chair, you are waiting, right? You are taking a pause and you're contemplating, you're asking yourself, why am I thinking this way, right? And that is the green chair. You're asking yourself, okay, stop, wait, stop, press, and beginning to think thoughts that I'm not supposed to think about this person. Why? You're interrogating yourself. And if you do that long enough, you move to the detect chair. Now in this detect chair, you're becoming self-aware, you're becoming conscious, you're asking yourself questions, and you're reaffirming things that you know about yourself to yourself. So you're not allowing information, situations around you determine who you are. You're reminding yourself of who you are, and you're conscious of your behavior and your actions and your thoughts towards this person. So in light of Louise's example, in this detect chair, you're focusing on the other person. You're asking yourself, okay, what can be going on with this person? This person that I made a phone call to that didn't pick up. Why? Are they all right? A lot of people don't even get to this point. They call you the first time and the second time, and then they take offense. They take offense and they're like, why are you not picking my call? What can you possibly be doing? Rather, as a person who is trying to improve on their behavior, you should ask yourself the question, why is this person not picking my call? Is this person okay? Are they in a meeting? Are they otherwise engaged? Would they call me back? Would I just give them some space and give them some benefit of doubt? That's where you are in this in the blue chair. That is the detect chair. And from there, you want to move on to the connect chair. Now, in the connect chair, you're focused on that person's needs. So as a parent, I read this and I thought in this chair, I thought to myself as a parent that what I need to do is to ask myself, what do I need to do to get this child's buy-in? So the focus is not on me anymore. It is that I want to correct this person, or I want this person to adjust their behavior, but I also want to take what they want into consideration. So they have a right to choose what they want to do, what they choose to do at that point in time. Even children, right? I'm a parenting coach, so I tend to think of certain things in light of parenting. But as an adult to another adult, you want to ask yourself, okay, I have this perspective. Obviously, this person has a different perspective or another perspective. Now, whether either of our perspectives are right and wrong is debatable. So you're open, you leave the situation open to interpretation. You're not offended, you're not upset, you're just allowing things to play out because you want to maintain the connection. So the connection you have with that person takes priority, and you tell yourself, regardless of what happens, I want to stay friends with this person, I want to stay friendly with this person, right? So these are the 5 choices described by Louis Evans. That was brief. Yes, that's why you need to get the book or watch the video, so that you can have a deeper understanding and be able to apply it to your everyday life. So as a person, you have 5 choices. You can choose to be judgmental, to be in the attack mode, attack phase. Most times you don't even know that person well enough to have an opinion, but you have it all the same, right? You can choose to be in the attack phase. Next, you can move to self-doubt. These are choices. You can move to self-doubt, where you look at yourself and you don't see yourself in the best light, and you think there's a reason why this person is acting to you a certain way, because you're having a sense of inadequacy, you're feeling low self-esteem, if you will. Then you can move to the state where you can wait and ask yourself, what am I thinking? You can pause and interrogate your thoughts and ask yourself, why am I seeing this person this way? What am I telling myself? What information am I allowing to pass through my filter? What are the contents of my filter? Next, you can move to the phase where you are introspective. You are detecting, you're looking at yourself in light of the situation that is happening. And you're probably asking yourself, how did I contribute to this? That is a deep introspective question. Most of the time, where it's easy for us to castigate other people and say, this person did what is wrong, this person did what is wrong. If this person didn't do that, I wouldn't have done that. No, nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. You felt at home doing those things in the first place. That's the truth. If it wasn't part of your character at all, then it wouldn't have happened. Okay? My mentor used to say, if you squeeze him, if he uses a particular person's name, but I'm not going to mention him, but if you squeeze him and somebody else jumps out, that person was always there, right? But if you squeeze him and he stays the same, maybe a little bit uncomfortable, if that person stays the same, then that's the content of your character. So at this stage, you're interrogating the content of your character, and you're being squeezed. You're in a state where you're not comfortable, you're not happy, but who you are at your core is what should come out, right? So you're looking at yourself, you are interrogating yourself. You're not allowing parts of yourself that are not supposed to be there show up, and you're working hard at it to make sure they're not even there to begin with. And next, you move to the purple chair, which is the connect chair. And you're thinking connection, you're thinking long-term relationship, you're thinking, okay, this situation will pass, what would be left after that? And you're being careful, you're being intentional, you're focused on that person, you're thinking from that person's perspective. How would I be able to how best would I be able to communicate this to them so that we can reach a mutual agreement? And there's no right and wrong. Your focus is not right and wrong in the connect chair. Your focus is relationship. Your focus is preserving that relationship, right? I hope you have learned something from 5 chairs, 5 choices by Louis Evans. This is a paraphrase. You still need to read the book. You might benefit from watching the video. I hope this has helped somebody. My name is Deshola Shoso, and I'm glad that we've had this conversation today. Again, today is day 28. It has been an amazing transformational journey. I encourage you to watch from the beginning the videos and tell me what you think. Tell me what you have benefited and share. If it works for you, tell somebody about it. Let's spread the light of knowledge and impact and doing something for nothing, right? Let's do that. Let's spread that around the world and make it a better place. Thank you once again for watching. I hope to talk to you soon, and have an amazing, amazing rest of the day. Remember, it's important to me, your balance and bliss, and also remember to be you, to be beautiful, to be bold, to be brilliant, and to be free. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.